Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm playing Witcher 3. Some more. Let's play some more. Last episode, we had this man eternally sawing forever. And I said that we would do notice board things. So let's look at the notice board. It's a new order. A lot of the notice board stuff is fluff. A lot of it is, so like a lot of this, that's a contract. Generally if they have a seal hanging on them, they request, or if they have contracts. So this is, this Thursday, all peasants living nearby are invited to come listen on the subject of laws. So this is something from the Nilfgaardians saying that, ooh, we are actually protecting you and not horrible. So I can read that. Death to invaders. If you're yearning for freedom, take up arms against... So this is a notice board trying to, like, an anti-Nilfgaard... So a lot of propaganda in this area. The Nilfgaardians are offering food to the village poor, and someone wants to borrow a plow. These two look like quests. So I'll take them both. So I have new markers. And some contracts. I'll go talk to this guy. He's a dwarf. Nothing wrong with dwarves.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Some roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
I'm sorry that you lost that. That's...
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. The only smith around, so I got to serve as the garrison. Bang dents out to plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I think if you give me some money, I can probably hunt down the person who did this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left. I'll give you all if you bring me that horse. He gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside the hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks. I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
So this is a mission that's going to involve a lot of the trekking. Unlike Witcher 2, Witcher 3 has a lot of sort of investigations. You hunt monsters rather than just monsters appearing and then you fight them. So right now I'm hunting an arsonist. So if I look around, I'll notice the first thing is berries. I have some. Or flowers. This can all be used for alchemy, so I'm going to gather as much of it as I can while I search for tracks. Aha! Here's something.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
So now...
Footprints. A man's. Large.
Now I've got a trail I can follow.
Stinks of piss and vodka.
So, the person who did this must have been drunk while doing it. I do remember the solution to this investigation, but it'll be nice when I get to parts in the game that I don't remember. That'll be very interesting for me. Went into the water.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Yeah, but I see a chest. That's got junk in it. So he came under here. Can I pick up the trail again? Aha!
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. but he managed to escape. Lost his boots in the rush.
So now he's barefoot. He's bleeding as well. Even without Witcher senses, you can see the blood.
Tracks lead back to the village. Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
So it was. Septimus and drowned. That's Septon. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Looking for trouble. They could have sewed his head back on.
Oh, mushroom. Oh. I do love a lot of the investigations, a lot of the...
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his runes.
So I doubt it's this person scrubbing.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him.
Looks like we found him.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner.
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa. Our arsonist's a charmer, too. Come on. Smith wants to talk to you.
I ought to talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies do anything for gold, they will. If they forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some. What's left is yours.
See, here's an example of the way the moral stuff works in this game. There's no black and white, good and evil. What seems like the right choice isn't always, and I'll show you what I mean. So, this guy did a bad thing. He needs to... So, he's coming with me.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
I could fight him, or I could try to calm him down. And I'm just gonna...
Calm down. Now follow me.
There we go. So this guy is coming with me. And I'm gonna bring him back to the blacksmith.
Freak.
Come on. That door freaked out. Can't tell if he's walking stupid because I've buggered with his mind or because he is drunk. But whatever, we're going this way. Come on.
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the dying.
Come on, you drunk.
It's raining, it's pouring, and Vermeer's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself in the morning.
What did you say? What do you mean?
Chitty,
Listen, Kevin. You're never to see Robin again. Never. You're not to play with Chetty no more.
Chitty's my best mate.
Chetty's a little fool.
I just run to the dwarf, will it trigger even though he's way over there? Yes, it will. So I was just wasting time.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nah. You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Right, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. Now a trial needed here. Just a tree.
See, because I made that choice to do the right thing, that man is now dead. And this kind of shows you that the choices you make will have consequences. Maybe not immediately, but most of the choices you make in this game will have consequences to the way the plot goes. So I'm sure the villagers will love him even more now.
Villagers will really love you now.
Hell, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
So now we have access to a blacksmith, which is nice. So if I go and look at my quests, I can go to contracts, secondary quests, missing in action. Yeah, let's do this. Someone is missing. Someone from this village is missing. I'm gonna find them.
It's Durban now.
Don't touch me.
So let's get Roach.
Come on, Roach.
Yeah, there's a lot of side questing stuff to do in this game, which I'm very happy with. This is a huge game. There's so much to do. Like even in this starting area. So if I go to the map, it's gonna tutorialize me on maps. Like this is a huge area, and this is like the starting sort of learning sort of tutorial area, and even this has a ton of stuff to do in it. Like all these question marks are just things I can find. There's lots of little towns all about the place that I can do quests and whatnot in, and the full map is like even more. Like there's all of like this area is colossal. There's so much stuff here, multiple cities in there. There's Skellige, which is sort of like a Viking set of islands, very similar in appearance to sort of something like Skyrim. Whereas these two areas, the White Orchard and Velen, are a lot more European rather than the Norse areas that like Skellige. This is where the Griffin attacked, isn't it? I think it is. These green posts on the map are fast travel points. You can only fast travel from one of those points. So I am in the woods now, apparently. Oh, screw the road. I'm just gonna cut through the woods. Go. Oh. Oh! I hit the wrong button, but apparently horses don't have fall damage, so whatever. I don't know what's going on with this horse. I'm trying to remember how to... it's hold. So pressing circle while on a horse is jump, but holding it is to dismount. Yeah, I have finished this game, but I haven't played it in a while, so a lot of the controls have just gone. Hello, Dune.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastian's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastian fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Damn afraid he was.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. Corpses, feeding. Someone told me they were feared of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than the show. Come with me, keep your tools off. Help me find Bastian and I'll pay you well.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
You would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastian don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Trying not to interrupt conversations as much as possible basically means I don't have to talk as much through this Let's Play as I thought I was gonna have to. I'll have to, like, chat when I'm doing boring bits or playing Gwent or whatever, but a lot of conversation in this game. There's a question mark thing over here. It appears to be either guarded treasure or a monster nest. I fell down, so it looks like I'm dealing with it. Drowners. Ah, it is guarded treasure. Okay, so let's try to not get my ass kicked from, like, low-level creatures again. I'm getting my ass kicked by low-level creatures again. Holy crap, okay. So they all smacked the shit out of me in a combo. That's really embarrassing. I'm just rewatching that on the stream again. Whack. Whack. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I could have done about that because I left myself in a shitty situation. That was entirely my fault. Now I have to wait for a long loading screen. Whatever. There we go. So let's try that again. Let's go down there again. And try not to be a scrub. Okay, so I rolled away. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. There we go. Actually, I happen to know that drowners don't like Igni. I remember that. So I'll try to... which is odd, because they're like water-based creatures, and yet they're weak to fire. I find that odd, but whatever. Oh, that one's in half. So there's two more. So the combat's a little trickier on the harder difficulties, which makes sense. I should probably be careful. That appears to be some sort of like gunpowder or explosive powder. There we go. So now Iken has treasure. Vicavaro blade. Some manuscripts. Ooh, manuscript page for a potion. I do use potions, although it seems like I'll probably want to use them. Oh, Ekimara decoction. Yes, Ekimara decoction is probably my favorite potion in this game. So finding it so early is fantastic. What do I need for it, just to make sure I'm on the lookout for it? Need dwarven spirits, mandrake roots, white myrtle petals, and Ekimara mutagen. That's actually a fairly easy potion. Ekimara mutagen's the only like difficult one to get there, and even that's not like tricky. This should be a fairly easy thing to make. Got a recipe for Tawny Owl, but I apparently already have it. That's interesting. Yeah, I do quite a bit of alchemy. I'll probably put quite a few points. If I remember rightly, basically the way I spec'd last time I played, I put a lot of points into magic and alchemy, and less points into the fighting, because I can show you the character menu, and it didn't actually tutorialize me on anything. There are several trees you can go down, and every time when you level up you can get a skill, and you can only place a certain number of skills, 12 to be exact. So the three major trees are combat, signs, which is your magic, and alchemy, and then there's like a general, but there aren't many. Like, I'm just re-looking at them. There aren't many of the general ones that really matter too much. Like, Adrenaline Burst might be nice if you use a lot of magic, because then you can using signs will generate adrenaline for you. If you focus on one of the armors, this might be helpful. Survival instinct's hard to go wrong with, but after a while that doesn't really matter anyway. This could be interesting, but like, I don't know, the general tree is just not as important as some of the other stuff that you could get. Like, some of this other stuff really early game is a lot better for you, so probably just won't bother with the general tree. Ah, that guy's like picked clean. Doop. There's something here. I'm gonna read it. Directive number A/280/9. Burying the bodies of hanged deserters and rebels is hereby strictly forbidden. Anyone caught trying to cut down hanging corpses will be summarily executed. General Marwin Rosin, Viceroy of the province of Temeria. So traitors must be hanged and put on display. Interesting. Having that. Keep trying to sprint with circle. What game have I been playing where sprint is on circle? I found a monster nest. Ghouls, it looks like. I don't even have bombs, so I'm just gonna not bother with that. Because you need bombs to destroy monster nests, which I don't have at the moment. But I will. I'll try to get that as soon as possible. I keep jumping. I don't know why. I haven't been playing that I can think of a game that's got sprint on circle. I've been playing some Styx, the Master of Shadows, that Goblin Assassin game. Or that, yeah, it's more of a thief game, but circle's on crouch in that, so that doesn't help. So, Dune! I met you, so we're trying to find this guy's brother.
Bastion. His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. If we look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on.
This guy's really hopeful. Geralt's just like... Not sure if Geralt is being pessimistic or realistic, but he's definitely...
And the war's just started.
Not inspiring any sort of hope. Let me... I think this mission is basically just to show you how grim this game can be, because, I mean, this isn't pretty. And it doesn't bode well for... I'm not going to take these blunt axes because they don't sell for, like, anything, and they're heavy.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
He's getting really excited about something. Is there a ghoul nearby?
Come on, Hassan.
Yes.
Can you smell Bastion, boy?
There's ghouls. Yeah, the combat in this game I actually really like. It has a hint of difficulty to it. It's no, like, hack and slasher kind of deal. You do have to think about it, which is occasionally what gives me problems, even being a somewhat proficient Dark Souls player. I wouldn't say it's comparable to Dark Souls, but it's certainly got that level of you have to think about what you're doing. And also it really helps to prep before a fight. Like, if you know what kind of creatures you're going to be going up against in a battle, you...
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh, yeah. Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
if you know what kind of creature you're going to be up against, like if you're hunting a specific beast, it's usually in your best interest to prepare accordingly. Ooh, the dog caught the scent, apparently. So follow the dog's trail. Which is where exactly? Where's the dog? He's following me. So the dog just bolted? Is that what you're telling me? I'm just gonna go to where they are, because I remember this quest.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was,
A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield. Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it?
the cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastian! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life.
Yes, big and broad-shouldered, certainly.
Got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
That guy needs to put pants on.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die.
Isn't Rosin the guy who put up that notice next to the hanged Temerians?
Hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blackham stayed here.
Yeah, this Nilfgaardian saved your brother's life, you ungrateful prick.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Moodlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
So, finish that quest. Let's, I'm gonna show off a contract. Because, as well as, like, side quests where you're helping people with wars and whatnot, you are a Witcher and you are a monster hunter. So, there are all sorts of monster hunting contracts that you can do in this game, which are honestly one of my favorite things in this game. I love the contracts. I made sure I did every single one of them in my last playthrough. And now some of the free DLC packs they've released have added more. There's a couple more contracts to do.
Perfect weather for a voyage.
I've hit the edge of the map. What? I've apparently hit the edge of the map. So if I hit the edge of the map, I'm allowed to fast travel. So where's the contract I'm looking for? Now it's this way. So if it's that way... Oh, I guess the map's just in kind of an awkward shape. So I guess I gotta follow the roads for this one. Let's find a road. Follow it that way. This looks like a road.
Shortcuts.
Actually, yeah, this looks like a road. So if I just go this way. Or not, apparently it's the end of this road, end of the map. So I'll just fast travel to here. Oh, it is very warm. It's incredibly warm today, and I have my fan off so as not to disrupt the audio. My horse is on this man's head. Oh. I think we're good. The camera is... There we go. That was interesting. Excuse me, geese. Oh, excuse me, lady. Sorry. Oh, the quest has gone and changed on me when I fast traveled. No. Contracts. Yeah, I need to go and do that. The camera is like really in my horse's ass. It might have something to do with that I spawned on that guy, but whatever. Going this way. Jumping over your fence. Because I missed my turn. Okay, so apparently the person who put up the contract lives here. So let's learn about this job, this person. Apparently there's a monster about.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye, 'tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle has turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadfully of can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Describe this ghost.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Let's talk about my reward.
For you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
So, you can also haggle lower, like the higher level contracts obviously pay more. So I wonder if I can just get an extra.
It then.
Yeah, just got an extra 2 gold out of that guy. Whatever.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Alright. Let's go find a ghost.
Run, Roach.
At least it's not far. That's helpful.
The infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.
Aha. So, since the ghost isn't here now, I'm going to look around for evidence and try to learn things about this ghost, which is like always a good idea.
Scorched.
It's always a good idea to learn about the creatures that you're fighting, and
Grass around the well.
if you can
scorched.
avoid it, don't go into a fight against something that you aren't prepared for, because it can turn around on you. I found it. There's a chest here. I was expecting something more than a plate, but whatever. Is there a way to get on the other side of that? Because there's like things over there. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button again. That's the one. Aha! I had a feeling that was gonna work. I found water. Surely I could just take water to that guy. But he is paying me to do a job, so I might as well do the job. So there's nothing in that house, apparently. What about this house? You got anything? There's a chest with some stuff. I'll have all of it. Another chest. I'll have all that too. Alright, let's try this house. Might have just missed whatever it is I'm looking for. That's what I'm thinking I've done. There's a tree in this house. Aha, here's something. A yellow diary.
Journal might be useful.
So if I go to my inventory, and then it's going to tutorialize me on inventories. Go to quest items, I can look at the journal. It's happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord, the Count of Vizima, listed all the harms he's done to us, how he killed our Johann for not taking his cap quick enough, how he trampled. So this is a journal from someone who moved to this village recently to avoid the war. Fumed our home. La, 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 la. Huh. So someone's just happy about their love or something? I don't know, try to read that quickly. Ooh, that's good crafting materials. Oh, hello. Here's a thing. Trying to find more stuff. Oh, I saw red. Oh, Jesus. Hello.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith.
Aha, so now I know that it's a noon wraith. Spoilers, I already knew. That's why I showed up in the evening. Because the first time I did this, I showed up and it was there. And it killed me. It was awful. So if I go to the glossary, I love the glossary. The glossary is super helpful. If you forget who like characters are, every important character, even like non-important characters, like even characters you meet like once or twice, always get shown up in the glossary, so you know who they are, which is really helpful. And it also has all the tutorial stuff. And the bestiary is super important. So the bestiary. So now I know that what I'm after is a noon wraith. So I go to specters, look at noon wraiths. So I can see what kinds of things they're vulnerable against. So now I know moon dust bombs work particularly well, along with spectre oil and the Irden sign. And the devil by the well is this specific wraith.
Something's tied the noon wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
So now I check the houses for the object that binds her here. Doesn't look like it's here. I mean, I did see that red at the well. This was the house that had the diary in it. So maybe it's in here somewhere. I feel like that's a good assumption to make.
Stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there. But it's not his blood. Bloodstains.
Someone was dragged.
Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
So what actually happened here? I don't actually remember what happened. I remember the monster fight, though.
Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
Geralt's quite the tracker. Which is fun. I like games that require a little bit of investigation. I like mystery novels and the like.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the lines taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be.
Haul her up.
Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off.
As
Jump down there.
the bracelet's just so heavy. Whee! So yes, Witcher 3 has swimming in it as well, which Witcher 2 did not have. So now I can see down here is an ornate bracelet. And some decent, like, alchemy stuff. So now I gotta get out of here. Oh man, you'd be so heavy coming out of there.
Not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good.
All that leather and chainmail, you'd be so heavy coming up out of the water like that. So uncomfortable. Looks like I gotta go down under here. Down under the rocks, not down under as in Australia. That's what they need. Witcher 4. Put it in, like, Australia. That'd just be Mad Max, surely. I actually haven't seen the Mad Max movie yet. I've heard very good things about it, but I haven't gone to see it yet. The Mad Max game made by Avalanche looks like all sorts of fun. And it's actually completely, if I'm not mistaken, it's completely unrelated to the movie. Like, the game was announced first, and then, like it was announced to be in development ages and ages and ages ago. And then the movie, like, came out or something? I don't really know. But I know the two properties are not related in any way. They just both happen to do Mad Max things. I think that Mad Max game comes out soon, actually.
That's right. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
Ah, see, now the game is telling me that I should prepare to fight this wraith. So I don't actually think at the moment I have anything that will help me. Like, oh, I could probably make Spectre Oil if I find the Arenaria. So, but I'm not gonna bother. This episode's gone on way longer than I thought it would. So I'm just gonna try to deal with it with Yrden alone and hope that it works out. So Noon Wraiths show up, oddly enough, around noon. So I'm going to meditate until noonish. And there it is. I actually think I was supposed to light the fire before doing this, because this thing becomes really difficult to get rid of. So if I just come here...
Whoa, got too close.
Okay, so now I have to deal with it. So I will prep Yrden. Oh, come on, let me burn the body. Whatever, I'll just deal with it, because it's now just pissing off my horse. Why is he running away? Come here. So it won't take, like, hardly any damage while it's look like that, because ghosts are kind of tricky to kill. But if you manage to get them within a circle of Yrden like this, they become a little bit more corporeal and easier to handle that way. So it vanished for some reason, so now I can burn the body, which will probably draw it back out, and then I will have to deal with it once and for all.
And the bracelet.
So I put the bracelet in the corpse and then set it alight. Quite the looker.
Hey, I think it worked.
Noonwraiths can be a tricky fight, but ow. As long as you know that Yrden is quite effective. I remember trying to work out this fight without Yrden, and it was very difficult. That was not well placed. Yrden's probably my least used sign, to be honest, in this game. I pretty much only use it for wraiths. And there is the devil by the well.
She's gone. For good.
So now I have a trophy, so I can take it to that guy to prove that we took down the Noonwraith. So now I can go and show him and get paid for it. So let's go back and do that before we finish the episode off. Sorry. Excuse me, so sorry, excuse me. Back here.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away from Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it at least.
Thank you.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a Witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
So, that was some side quests and a contract. And that's where we'll end the episode. Next episode, I don't know. He did mention something along the lines of a herbalist, but it looks like for now that's all the quests we have, so I might do some exploring or continue on with the main story. Thanks for watching. If you're on Twitch, follow. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, leave comments. Everything helps. It's all just super helpful to the channel, and it helps me find what content you guys would like to see. If you'd like me, try to avoid spoilers in the comments. I mean, I've played the game before and I've seen everything, but some people who might be watching this might not have, so... But if there's something in particular you'd like me to do or like to see, you're welcome to leave that in the comments, and I will try to accommodate as best I can. I'm just jumping fences. I'm a hooligan! So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll